What's going down, man? It's your boy, Donnie Houston. We celebrating 3 years of chopping it up right here on the Donnie Houston podcast. Go to DonnieHoustonReal.com right now and get you one of these brand new Choppers t-shirts available in the mono black, tight white, and the gray tape edition. What's going down, man? It's your boy, Donnie Houston. Hey, check it out, man. I got a new job opportunity for y'all, man. Something real live, man. Check it out. If you want to learn how to install the internet cables, or fire alarms, or security access systems, you know what I'm saying? You need a new trade. You need an OSHA 10 or an OSHA 30 safety certification. Hey, man, they got you. Call Texas Training Center and Certifications at 281-962-0659 or simply go to www.ttcandc.com or on Instagram, TDCANDC. You know what I'm saying? They located at 341 Columbia Memorial Parkway, Suite 341E. That's out in Kemah, Texas, 77565. You know what I'm saying? They offer hands-on training for network cabling, low voltage trade, telecommunications, structured cabling, voice and data. Hey, man, all that. Voice over internet protocol, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, no background check for training, man. Listen, call Texas Training Center and Certifications at 281-962-0659 or simply go to www.ttcandc.com. Subscribe to the Donnie Houston podcast, man. Man, talk about because I mean Screw came through that rec shop a lot, man. Talk about, you know, just meeting DJ Screw and kind of being able to be around him and, you know, just certain things you remember, you know, about him being
Man,
around.
that dude, that was very, very, very different. Like he was a different kind of person, bro. Like he was genuine, bro. Like if he fuck with you, he fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? If you with him, whatever he got, if he sipping, you sipping. He, you know what I'm saying? You whatever. That's just the way it was with him. And you know, he was a genius, bro. Like as I look back at it right now, he really was just ahead of his shit, bro. Like he was a genius, my nigga. Like shit that he seen, people don't see until 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like profit. You know what I'm saying? Like he'd seen this shit for a whole, from the distance, bro. Like when people was looking at that shit, like what the fuck? I ain't gonna lie. Like a lot of motherfuckers was thinking that our tape players was dragging and shit. Feel me? Like, and they didn't catch it. That nigga didn't give a fuck. We own it. We catch it. They gonna catch it later. Now every motherfucking rapper right now that's coming out wish they would have had they shit passed through that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was motherfuckers who was coming through this bitch back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Mac 10 motherfuckers like that love Screw, bro. They coming through every time they come to H-Town, man. Coming through that bitch. Be legit niggas like that. They coming through. They hearing this nigga play they shit on that shit. You know, on that shit, bro. So they fucking with him. Sebo. A nigga love Sebo. A lot of niggas don't know, like, few niggas know, you know what I'm saying, that the nigga wrote, that nigga, Screw would tell me this all the time, man, my 3 favorite rappers is you, Sebo, and Zero. You know that, nigga? I'm like, no shit, bro, stop playing. He's like, nah, nigga, for real. Like, just lyrics-wise, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas be on some other shit. And, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never really knew the Sebo dude who he was, but I would always know he would put them Sebo songs on his shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I wouldn't listen to no West Coast shit. I wouldn't even give it the chance. But he wasn't that kind of nigga. Like, he gonna give you that ear. If you got something, he gonna jam your shit. Point blank. He was really a motherfucker who listened to what you say on the words. Like, he wasn't just a nigga just cause you know what I'm saying, you on the beat, yeah, man, yeah, all right, yeah. He was critical when it come down to niggas who he thought had something on the mic when it come down to spit, you know what I'm saying? For real. And you know what I'm saying? That nigga used to tell me this shit all the time, so I knew he wasn't lying. I was like, all right, Screw, I get it, my nigga. You told me, I already know who you finna say. Yeah, so he told me that shit hundreds of times. So I knew he wasn't lying. I told that to Ro one day, he was like, yeah. I'm like, nigga, I ain't know that shit until some years of getting to know him, you know what I'm saying, when he started fucking with me. I used to fuck with him. you know what I'm saying, for some days, and then I had to break away because this nigga here, you gonna be locked in that hole, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you know, me back in them days, I'm trying to get up on some bitches, and, you know, I'm trying to do my thing and all this here. But I understood after when I did, because I was only on like 2 screw tapes. You know what I'm saying? Because of the weight and how it took, bro, the processes. I wish I was dumb, because I wish I would have just said fuck it and just, you know what I'm saying, toughed it out. Because all that shit is classic shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to be on that shit, bro, it's classic, man. Like, that's something that's stamped in time forever.
Which 2 tapes did you make it
Man,
to?
I want to say one of them name is Rec Shop All Stars or something like that. And the other one, man, I would have to check. I can't remember, but I remember doing it on 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? But he would have our music on a lot of them, like, you know what I'm saying,
sure.
like just the shit that we recorded already. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on them too, but I'm talking about it's just freestyle and flowing. It's a process to get up on them motherfuckers, bro. It ain't just you can't just go up in that bitch and be like, all right, I'm ready. It don't go that way. And it fucked me up because I didn't know it did go that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, shit, all right, I know I can get out the head quick and go. You know what I'm saying? Shit, how long could it really take? Shit. Niggas started pulling out the motherfucking little, what you call it, them little cushions that you put on your bed, the little egg crate kind of cushions that roll up in big, long, bed-sized motherfuckers out the closets and shit and start to go in the bed and sleep. I'm like, oh, shit, what the fuck going on? Yeah, man, like, it take like, well, for me, the shit that I went through the first time for sure, it was like almost 2.5 days, bro, for him to press record.
God damn.
Like, I didn't get it, but he was just like, everybody ain't gonna be able to make it. Too many heads in there. So that means you gotta just wait them out. And it take days sometimes because they not trying to burn out. They trying to make it take. You feel me? So it ain't no, you know what I'm saying, no hate on it. It's just, it was just so many motherfuckers, bro. So it wouldn't have, so you had to wait the people out, bro. And I'm like, man, are you serious, bro? Yeah. So it was like, can't go in there and just get my part and then stop. You feel me? Let me out. That don't work that way. You feel me? It ain't no cut, niggas, and keep going and in that house. I was like, it fucked me up. But after I did it and I seen how the streets was on that shit, I was like, okay. It's like some shit that you just off the head fucking off on. And now this song is really a song you can do at a show. You feel me? And be some of your hypest shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like that All Night Lab that Note them was doing.
Yeah.
That type of shit. You feel me? That was the closest that I seen motherfuckers fuck with it again. But, you know, that shit was, it was a movement that couldn't be denied, my nigga, on some real shit. Like, that nigga, hey, man. You'd be surprised how many places that Screwed and went to, like, just in the deck, music-wise. That motherfucker been everywhere. And the nigga just independent nigga doing that shit out his trunk, you know what I'm saying? That's some real shit.
Man, talk about
Donnie Houston.